Welcome to the Baking Truth and to the first lesson in the 8-part creation series. This is day 1 of creation, the first day. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. So just a very simple snapshot of how you're going to teach this lesson to your children. It's wonderful, very simple. It's like art with chocolate, and they're going to really enjoy it. But let's not miss the hope that lies within the scriptures for man. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So we want to be in this whole process, which we're going to be learning about tempering chocolate. We're going to see the process. We're going to see God's hand in creation by putting our hand to tempering chocolate and seeing that there was purpose. And not only purpose, but there was direction.
I'm dropping them in.
Why?
Because to teach them what to do.
Right.
So we're going to understand and touch sides a little bit with something new, and that's tempering. Tempering is a process that chocolatiers use to give chocolate its shine, its snap, and its consistency, and it has to do with the crystal structures that form in the chocolate as the chocolate sets. Allow your chocolate to melt slowly, and it takes about 30 minutes. You cover that chocolate and it starts to melt, and it's going to reach about 40 degrees. And at that point, all 6 types of crystal structures that develop within chocolate will dissolve at this point, is what you want. This is like a clean slate. It's that formless void that you have to work with. Okay? The earth was formless and void. So the same process for the dark chocolate is the same process you're going to be using for the light. The temperatures just vary slightly. So what you're going to do is at 40 degrees, you're going to remove the bowl off the pot and you're going to put it on your countertop and you're going to start cooling that chocolate down. And you're going to be using a spatula or a wooden spoon in a figure 8 motion. So as your chocolate is cooling, you're going to be using a process of tempering called seeding, where you're going to take the 1/3 of your chocolate chips which you set apart and you're going to be seeding them into the chocolate. And this is going to aid in cooling your chocolate down. You need to watch to see how quickly your chocolate chips are melting, because if they are melting too quickly, it means your chocolate is still very hot at this stage and you're going to potentially melt those stable crystals. So what you want to be doing is just carry on incorporating more chocolate chips into the mixture as your chocolate cools. What you're wanting to do is, these are the phase 5 crystals. These are your stable crystal structures known as your beta crystals, and only these will give the chocolate that satin gloss, its hard snap and consistency that it needs. You are going to be seeding your original chocolate chips into your chocolate until the temperature cools to 31 to 32 degrees. That's where you're going to finish. With white chocolate, you're going to finish at 29 degrees Celsius. Instead of the seeding method, you can use something called beta crystals. And this is a freeze-dried, powdered form of cocoa butter with a stable form of crystal structure needed. You use 2% ratio to the amount of chocolate you are using, and you incorporate the micrio or the beta crystal in powder form at 34 degrees until fully incorporated. And this makes tempering very simple. But your message to the children is to show them that this process is guided. It takes time. The chocolate has to be taught what to do as it crystallizes. And you can ask the children the questions. Does this happen in a moment? Does the temperature have to be right? Is this random or is this directed? Because we want to teach our children how to think. And in this particular area, not to be afraid to understand the science behind some of these things. So if your chocolate is tempered correctly, it will start to set at room temperature. If you place some chocolate onto a wax paper, and you can also put this into the fridge for 5 minutes, but the ultimate outcome is when that chocolate comes out, the chocolate will come away from the wax paper easily, it will have a shine, and it will also snap. So God saw the light, and that it was good, and it was exactly as He designed it. It was fit to answer the end for which He designed it. It was useful and profitable. The world, which is now a palace, would have been a dungeon without it. It was amiable and pleasant. Truly, the light is sweet.